Okay, so next we will go with the percentage composition. So what is that percentage composition, right? Suppose if I take any compound like water molecule. So water molecule anna takondidre. So here you have what water molecule is made up of what? 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen, right? ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 2 hydrogen atom, 1 oxygen atom ಇರುತ್ತೆ, right? ಹಾಗಾದರೆ so in this particular compound, so what is the percentage of, right? What is the percentage of hydrogen? Hydrogen ಎಷ್ಟು percent ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, and then what is the element of oxygen? Percentage of that oxygen. So percentage of that particular oxygen, what is the percentage? So if I take one molecule of water, right? So one molecule of water if I take it, so what is the percentage of hydrogen, right? What is the composition of that hydrogen in terms of percentage, and what is the composition of that oxygen in terms of what percentage, right? And how we can find out the percentage of hydrogen or else percentage of oxygen or else percentage of any element in a given compound? So that is through the mass percentage of an element. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್? ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್? ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನಿನ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್, ರೈಟ್? So now what is the mass percentage of an element? So it's nothing but mass of that element in the compound, right? So what is the mass of that element in the compound? So 2 hydrogen idre, 2 hydrogen in a mass. So mass of that 2 hydrogen, right? Hydrogen divide by molar mass of the compound. So what is the total molar mass of that compound into ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು 100 ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಸೊ ಫೈನಲಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ mass percentage of an element ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, right? So now let us take an example. So water molecule ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ, so let us take a water molecule H2O. So in this water molecule you have to find out the percentage of what hydrogen and the percentage of what oxygen. So ಹೇಗೆ find out ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು? First we have to see that molar mass of that compound. So what is the molar mass of water? Molar mass of water H2O, right? So molar mass of water ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? You have 2 moles or else 2 atom of hydrogen, and what is the atomic mass of hydrogen? That is 1.008 unified mass. Plus you have what? 1 oxygen. What is the atomic mass of oxygen? That is nothing but 16, right? Total ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, right? So 2.016 plus 16. So total ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? So total molecular mass you are getting 16 plus 2 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 18.016, or else nearly we can say it is 18.202, 18.02, right? So this is the molar mass of what? Water. So now we have to discuss regarding the percentage of what? Hydrogen. So percentage of hydrogen in this total molar mass, right? ಹಾಗಾದರೆ percentage ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Percentage of hydrogen, right? Percentage of hydrogen is equal to the mass of that element in the compound, right? ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಸೊ 2 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 into 1.008 divide by the molar mass of the compound is nothing but how much? That is 18.02, right? So mass of the element in the compound ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 hydrogen ಇದೆ, so 2 hydrogen into atomic mass. In the same way we can calculate it for the oxygen, that is equal to, so what is the total element present in a water molecule? Oxygen ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? So that is only 1. ಅದರಿಂದ 1 into atomic mass of oxygen, take it as 16, and then divided by the molar mass of the compound ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? 18.02. ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? 100 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ multiplied by 100, right? So hydrogen ಎಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? So calculate it. Nearly we are getting what? 11.18%, right? 11.18%. The same way you can calculate for the oxygen. So that is how much? What is the value we are getting for? So calculate it. 88.79, right? 88.79%. This is a percentage composition. So percentage ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ 11.18% ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ವಾಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ? 88.79%, right? Total percentage ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 100, right? So this is what exactly the mass percentage of an element. Okay, And also we can go with one more example, right? Textbook alli ide, so you can see that, okay? C6H6, right? So what is the percentage of carbon? Percentage of carbon here and percentage of hydrogen here, right? So we have to calculate. First we have to go for molecular mass, molar mass of compound, molar mass of C6H6. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ 6 into carbon 12.011 unified mass plus 1 into 1.008, 1 into 1.008, right? So calculate it, right? So how much you are getting? This is 72.066 for this plus sorry, how many hydrogens are there? Total 6 hydrogens you have. 6 hydrogens you have, right? 6.048. Sum it. So total you are getting what? 8 plus just calculate it. 4 last 4 you are getting 10, 11, right? So 1 here 114 you are getting, so 114. So this is the total mass. Now we can calculate for what? Percentage of what? Hydrogen. So first we will calculate it for hydrogen and then we will go for the percentage of carbon, right? For hydrogen what happens? Percentage of hydrogen equal to what is the total mass? How many elements are there? So 6 hydrogen. ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 6 hydrogen ಇದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ 6 6 into what is the atomic mass of hydrogen? Same thing here, whatever you have done here, 1.008 divide by, so molar mass, divide by molar mass of the compound. Illi nodi mass of that element in the compound, mass of element in the compound. 6 elements are there. What is that? Atomic mass of hydrogen. And the same way, so total molecular mass 78.114. Same way you can calculate for the percentage of carbon. So into 100 here, 100 percentage of carbon, that is equal to 6 into 12.011 divided by 78.114 into 100. So C6H6 is nothing but the benzene ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? benzene, right? Benzene, right? So finally you are getting answer, right? For hydrogen you are getting 7.7%, right? So here you are getting 92.25%. So 92.25 nearly ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ 92.3%. Right, so this is what exactly percentage composition ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, right? Percentage composition. So why we have to learn this percentage composition? From the percentage composition, ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್, ರೈಟ್? ಎನಿ ಒನ್. ಸೊ 2 ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅನ್ನೋನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಒಂದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ರೈಟ್? ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ, if they give the percentage composition of that element, so then we can find out the molecular mass. So molecular mass, in the same way what happens, molecular formula also we can calculate, right? So ee riti kottididre, so percentage they will give, and you can go back, so from that you can find out the what? Molecular formula. So molecular formula vanna find out ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, right? That is very, very important as far as examination is concerned. So that we will learn now what is empirical formula and what is the molecular formula. Okay. Okay, so next moving on, empirical formula and molecular formula, right? So empirical formula for molecular formula, right? What is the empirical formula? From that we can get the molecular formula of that unknown compound, right? So it is very, very important. So we have to solve problem with respect to this, okay? listen properly, very important topic. What is empirical formula and molecular formula? How we are getting molecular formula from the empirical formula, right? So let us take an example. So glucose molecules C6H12O6. So this is the glucose molecules, right? So here you have what? Carbon 6, hydrogen 12 and oxygen 6, right? So now let us take ratio carbon, hydrogen and the oxygen, right? So carbon, hydrogen and the oxygen, right? How many carbons are there? There are 6 carbons are there, right? 12 hydrogens are there, 6 carbons and the 12 hydrogen and the 6 oxygen, right? So this is exact value, right? So this is the exact value for what? Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen for a glucose molecule, right? Glucose anna ee riti representation ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So this is a whole number and complete number and it is exact real number, right? Exact ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಅದನ್ನ molecular formula ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ? Molecular formula. Suppose if I write for the same carbon, hydrogen and the oxygen here 3, 6, 3, right? So it is not complete, right? So it is not real for it. Such numbers if I write in front of that carbon, hydrogen and the oxygen, right? So CHO, right? 3:6:3. This is not it is not a true for that carbon and hydrogen and the oxygen, right? So real ಯಾವ್ದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದನ್ನ molecular formula ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So other than number if it is present there, so this is what we are calling empirical formula ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? empirical formula. So this is the real molecular formula. ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ಏನು ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು, ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್, ರೈಟ್? ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ದ ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? ಸೊ ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ದಿ simplest whole number ratio of various atoms present in a compound. So ಒಂದು atom ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು compound ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ atom ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಸೊ represented by the number, how many atoms are there, elements are there, right? It is the simplest whole number ratio of a ratio. You can see here 3:6:3 ratio, various atom present in a compound, and that number we are calling, or else the formula we can see represented there, C3H6O3 is nothing but the empirical formula. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಅದನ್ನ empirical formula ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ molecular formula ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? which shows exact number of different types of atoms present in a molecule of a compound, right? So of a compound. So ಇದೊಂದು molecule ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು glucose is a compound, so it is not a molecule and it is the fixed number and it is a real number and it is the exact number, molecular formula, right? So molecular formula ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಪಡಿತೀರಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, from the empirical formula, so we are getting what? Molecular formula, right? Now what happens, how to find out the empirical formula of particular compounds? ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು compound ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಇದು, right? We don't know how to find out this empirical formula when they are giving carbon in percentage composition. Already we know that percentage ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, hydrogen ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, oxygen ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, and they are giving the percentage wise. Carbon is how many percent? 70% of carbon and some percent of hydrogen and some percent of oxygen. They are giving the percentage composition of a compound. So from that, how to calculate the empirical formula, right? So here there are steps involved, very important. So there are certain steps involved here to get the empirical formula of a compound from the percentage composition of element. Percentage composition of element ಇಂದ ಹೇಗೆ empirical formulaವನ್ನು find out ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? So there are certain steps we have to follow, right? So one by one, right? The same way we are going to follow that, solve that problem, right? So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So we have to follow these following steps, right? Number 1, so percentage composition they are giving for you, right? Whatever the elements are present, they are giving in percentage, okay? So we will discuss in that problem, okay? So then what we have to do, right? Convert the given percentage composition element into grams. Very simple. So percentage composition they are giving. So hydrogen is present in 30%. You have to convert it into what? Percentage to gram. That's it. 30% ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 30 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಯಾವುದು? ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್, right? Hydrogen, right? So we have to convert it into gram. So after that, what we have to do? So we have to find out the how many number of moles of hydrogen here. ಎಷ್ಟು moles ಇರುತ್ತೆ, right? So moles we can find out from this formula. So moles of an element is nothing but the mass of the element in gram divided by the atomic mass of element. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? So 30 gram ಇದೆ hydrogen, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? 1.008 or else you can divide it by 1, right? ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ number of moles ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, right? So convert them into moles of each element by using this formula. Moles of element is nothing but mass of element in grams, atomic mass of that element, right? So from that we are getting what? Moles. So this is the second step. So and after that you are getting what? For each and every element we have to find out the number of moles and then divide the mole value obtained above by the smallest number of what? Them. So smallest number, ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು 3 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ 3ರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನಿನ ಮೋಲ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾರ್ಬನಿನ ಮೋಲ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನಿನ ಮೋಲ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಮಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನಿನ ಮೋಲಿಗೆ ಆ ಸ್ಮಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಸ್ಮಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ third steps, right? Next, fourth one. So write the empirical formula by mentioning the number after writing the symbols of the respective elements. ಅವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. we have to make it whole number. So near to the whole number. 1.02 ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಇವಾಗ 1.02 ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಅದನ್ನು 1 ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. 2.02 ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಅದನ್ನು 2.02 ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಸೊ 2 ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಈಚ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಆವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬರಿತೀವಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಎಂಪಿರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಂಪಿರಿಕಲ್. ಕಾರ್ಬನಿಗೆ 3 ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನಿಗೆ 6 ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನಿಗೆ 3 ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ ಆವಾಗ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ಹಿಯರ್ C3H6 and oxygen 3. If I get that value. So this is the empirical formula, right? So this is how we are writing the empirical formula from the percentage composition, right? So write the empirical formula by mentioning the numbers after writing the symbols of respective elements. Okay. Last, the fifth one, we have to find out what? N value ಅನ್ನು find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So what is that N value? N value is nothing but molar mass of the compound. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು molar mass ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. They are giving that molar mass. Empirical formula mass we have to find it out. molar mass ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಕಾರ್ಬನಿನ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 3. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ 6. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ 3. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಮಗೆ ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್? ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಮಗೆ ಎನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಎನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದಿ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ವಾಟ್? ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇಂಟು ವಾಟ್? ಎನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಇಂಟು ಎನ್. ಸೊ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎನ್ನಿಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ 3 into n, 6 into n and the 3 into n. So we will discuss in later. Okay. So that is the molecular formula. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಮಗೆ molecular formula ಎನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So just note it down. Now we will move for one particular problem. Okay. So next we will go with the problem, right? So a compound containing 4.07% of hydrogen, okay, 24.47% of what? Carbon and 71.65% of chlorine, right? So a compound is made up of what? Hydrogen, carbon and the chlorine. Percentage they have given there, right? Its molar mass, once again they have given its molar mass 98.96 gram per mole. Okay. What are its empirical formula and the molecular formula, right? So percentage compositions they have given. From that we have to calculate what? Find out what? Empirical formula. From that empirical formula, so we have to find out the molecular formula. Same step we have to follow. Okay, so draw a table like this. This will be helpful for you. The same step we are following here, right? First thing is element and then percentage composition, and you have to write the atomic mass. Percentage composition directly you can take here. It is in terms of gram. Divide the atomic mass, from that you are getting mole. So mole alli barutte, and divide that values by the smallest mole number whatever getting here, and finally you have to go for the rounding off. From that we can calculate the empirical formula mass, right? So here elements they have given carbon, hydrogen and the chlorine. Carbon, what is the percentage composition? Carbon here 24.47%, and hydrogen they have given here 4.07%, and for the chlorine they have given 71.65 percentage, right? Three values they have given. So in some problems they will avoid to give one percentage, right? You have to find out that percentage, right? ಎರಡರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೊ ಥರ್ಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಎರಡನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದರದ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ದಿಸ್ 2% ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಇಟ್ and then you have to minus it from the 100. The rest of things were related to what? The third element, right? So ಹೀಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, 4.0% hydrogen, 24.47 carbon and the rest of is what? Chlorine, right? Rest percentage ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, chlorine ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. You have to find out that, right? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, next we will go for the atomic mass. So atomic mass you should remember, hydrogen is 1, right? Hydrogen is 1, carbon is 12, oxygen is 16, nitrogen is 14, right? Nitrogen is 14, and then you should know one more thing, that is iron 55.85. So carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, iron, and then chlorine you should know, chlorine. So chlorine is equal to 35.5, right? 35.5, right? So at least this value you should know. Hydrogen 1, carbon 12, oxygen 16, nitrogen 14, iron 55.85, and then chlorine 35.5, right? So just note down this, okay? So atomic mass of carbon, how much? That is 12, right? Atomic mass of hydrogen, that is 1. Chlorine is 35.5, right? ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1.008, no need to take that, directly we can take 1, okay? Carbon ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so 12.011 we have to take, so 12 you can take, that is enough, right? So next we have to go for percentage compositions, divide by atomic mass. It is nothing but number of moles, right? So directly we can write percentage composition ಗ್ರಾಮಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೀರಿ. 24.47 divide by atomic mass of carbon is 12, right? And then percentage 4.0% divide by atomic mass of hydrogen, that is 1, and then chlorine 71.65 divide by 35.5 atomic mass of the chlorine, right? So divide it. So from that you are getting what? Number of moles. Carbon ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು moles ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, 24.47 divided by 12 you are getting 2.02. Find it out, 2.02, and then 4.07 divided by 1, same value you are getting 4.07, and 71.65 divided by 35.5 you are getting 2.01, right? So these are the number of moles. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು, ಎಷ್ಟು? ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ 2.02, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ 4.07, ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ 2.01. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಮೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಯಾವುದು? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ 2.01, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫಾರ್ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? ಕಾರ್ಬನಿನ ಮೋಲಿಗೆ, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನಿನ ಮೋಲಿಗೆ, ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ ಮೋಲಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡೌನ್, 2.02 here, 4.07 here, and then 2.01 divided by 2.01, here also 2.01, here also 2.01, right? So 2.01 in the divide ಮಾಡಿ. So get the answer. So what is the answer you are getting, right? So what is the answer you are getting? So here you are getting 1, right? So here you are getting 2.02 value you are getting, and here you are getting what? 1. Very simple. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇದರ ಮೋಲ್ಸಿಗೂ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಇದರ ಮೋಲ್ಸಿಗೂ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಇದರ ಮೋಲ್ಸಿಗೂ ಸೇಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ you are getting 1. So rounding off, 1 is no problem, you can write here 1 also. 2.02 ನಿಯರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಸೊ 2ನೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆನ್ ರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಟು ನಿಯರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಓಕೆ? ಸೊ ದೆನ್ 1. So this is what for carbon is 1 you are getting, hydrogen is number is 2, and the chlorine has number 1, right? So from that we can write the empirical formula, right? Empirical formula for what? Carbon and then hydrogen, and then chlorine, right? Chlorine. What is the value we are getting? 1 is to 2 is to 1, right? So from that you can write the empirical formula of these things, C1H2 and then Cl1. This is the empirical formula of what? Your compound, so given compound, right? Whatever the percentage they have given, we have converted to empirical formula. So this is empirical formula, right? So after that we have to go for empirical formula mass. Empirical formula mass. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾಸ್? ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್. ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? C1H2 so Cl1, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ 1 ಇದೆ. ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು? ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ 12 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 1 ಇದೆ. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ 2, ಸೊ 2 hydrogens are there. Atomic mass 1 plus chlorine is 1, right? Atomic mass 35.5, right? So count that value. So 12 into 2, 24 into 35.4. Finally we are getting what? So what is the value we are getting? There 49.5, right? So here you are getting what? 49.5 grams you are getting, right? So gram, right? So next we have to go for what? Molecular formula. So before going to the molecular formula, we have to find out the N. So N is nothing but what? N is nothing but molar mass divided by empirical formula mass. So molar mass divided by empirical formula mass. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? So we are getting here, what is the value? Write down. Molar mass they have given 98.96 gram per mole. So gram per mole divided by empirical formula mass ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 95.5 gram per mole. So gram per mole they have given. Divide it, at the end you are getting what? So 1.99 nearly equal to what? 2. N value ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಇವಾಗ? N value becomes 2, right? So from that you can write the molecular formula, right? So molecular formula equal to what? Empirical formula molecular formula is equal to empirical formula into N, right? So I will continue here. Write down the empirical formula of that constituent particle ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? C1H2 and then Cl1, right? So multiply by N, right? So see here, C1H2 and Cl1 into ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, right? So here C1 into 2, right? H2 into 2 and Cl1 into 2, right? Finally we are getting C2H4Cl2, right? So adrinda molecular formula ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? C2H4Cl2. This is what the molecular formula you are getting from the percentage composition ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ molecular formula ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? This is very important. So very important, right? A compound containing percentage ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, right? ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರೀರಿ, ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರೀರಿ, ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಇಂದ, ರೈಟ್? ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ smallest value, you have to write once again this mole here and divide that smallest value, and you are getting number, rounding of that number, right? So whatever the number in front of that element, it shows the empirical formula, right? So from that you can write the empirical formula CHCl, ಆವಾಗ 1:2:1. This is the ratio. ಹೀಗೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕಂತಲ್ಲ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರಿಬೋದು, C1H2 and Cl1. So this is the empirical formula, right? ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ empirical formula ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೆಗಿರಿ, 1 into 12, 2 into 1, 1 into 35.5, so 49.5 gram you are getting. And for why we have to get it? So to calculate the N value. N value here, molar mass divided by empirical formula mass, 98.96 divided by 49.5, you are getting 1.99, nearly equal to 2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಆವಾಗ molecular formula is equal to what? Empirical formula into N ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So empirical formula ಬರೀರಿ into N, empirical formula into NH2, N is equal to 2, multiply it 1 into 2, right? 2 into 2, 1 into 2, ಆವಾಗ C2H4Cl2, right? C2H4Cl2. So this is the molecular formula of that compound. So direct ಆಗಿ ಬರಿಬೋದು ಇದನ್ನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೀರಿ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, right? This is very, very important.